Good morning, Year 4. This is my quick hints and tips video for divide 2 digits by 1 digit, and this is our second lesson. So I'm encouraging you to have a go at the greater depth questions from the Classroom Secrets, which I think most of you should be able to do. Okay, so I'm going to help you working through the first kind of like 4 types of questions: 9A, 10A, 11A and 12A, and then you can work on the B questions on your own. Alright, so let's have a look. Always start by reading the question. True or false? The difference between the two answers is 1. So we've got 91 divided by 7 and 96 divided by 8. And here I've already done my splat boxes for the 2 divisions. Now I have decided to go from my multiple of 10 because I can see straight away that 91 is greater than 10 groups of 7. Okay, so I've gone 70, 77, 84, and then I've added another group of 7, and that's given me 91, so there is no remainder. And then in my multiples of 8, I've gone 10 times 8 is 80, 11 times 8 is 88, and 12 times 8 is 96. So I know that my answer here, okay, is going to be 12, and my answer here is 10 groups of 7, 11 groups of 7, 12 groups of 7, 13 groups of 7. So now you should be able to answer whether it is true or false. Alright. Okay, 10A, use the bar model to solve the following calculation. Right, so the most important thing is to look at the bar model, and the whole is worth 50 here. So we are going to, and it's divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. So we're looking at 50 divided by 5. Okay, so you should be able to work out what each of those is worth, and then also do the same for 25 divided into 5 equal parts. So what it wants you to do is to think about the total of the 2 bars. So we'll be looking at 75, and then if you partition that into 50 and 25 and divided each of those into 5 equal parts, how much these would be together. Okay, alright, so have a think and see if you can work it out. And if you're not sure in the bars, come back to your number line. Okay, so we'll be thinking about what 10 groups is worth. So 10 groups we're dividing by 5 is worth 50, because 10 groups of 5, which would leave me with 25. And then if I subtracted another 5 groups, okay, that would be worth 25, and that will get me to 0, so there's no remainder. So how many groups have I subtracted? I think when you see it in both ways, you'll be able to see how the bar model works as well. And for this one, where we're looking at our solve the following calculations with our missing numbers, they look really hard, but if you just focus on the fact that you're dealing with your multiples of 6, and we know that the digit in the tens has to be a 9, so I've started at 60 and I'm going up in multiples of 6, okay, so 66, 72, and then I'm adding 6 to find where I get to a number that is 90 and will give me a 6 at the end. So this would be 10 times 6, 11 times 6, 12 times 6. Keep adding 6's, 13 times 6, 14 times 6, okay, 16 times 6. Alright, so have a think about what you will put, and then here we're going to do the same thing but for multiples of 7, right, and I know 10 times 7 is 70, so I'm actually going to start my splat box at 70, 77, 84, and I need to go any further, so this is 10 times 7 is 70, 11 times 7 is 77, and 12 times 7 is 84. Alright, and for the last one it says complete the part-whole model, and we know with a part-whole model that the parts must add up to the whole, okay, and the whole is 75, and what they want you to think about is how you could break 75 into parts to make the division easier. So if we broke it into 60 and 15 and we divide both of those by 3, we should make the division easier for us to work out what that missing answer is. Okay, so work hard, have fun, and when you've worked your way through those ones, then please have a go at the ones on the other side. Alright, because if you've understood what we've been doing, these are the same, just with different values. Okay.